Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. I turn my attention in the middle of my forehead and I see myself as a beautiful star, sparkling energy. I am a soul, an eternal being, an immortal being, an imperishable being. I am master of myself. I have come to play my part on this world drama stage. I have put on 83 costumes in this 5,000 years of world drama. I played part after coming from soul world to the golden age, silver age, copper age, iron age. Now I am standing on confluence age. Time to return back home. Time to return back to my divinity. Time to get ready for my golden aged fortune and future. And so I connect to my Almighty Baba, my beloved Baba, my sweet Baba. You are my life. You have given me the knowledge of 3 aspects of time, my dear Baba. You have made me realize how I played part in 5,000 years drama. And you made me understand, my sweet Baba, it's a time of transformation, time of transition, time of let go all the things of this world. Because when I came from the soul world, I didn't bring anything with me. So I will go back without anything of this physical world. I came as a spiritual, sparkling, beautiful soul energy, and I will return back with that divine sparkle. So I let go all the layers and labels and all variety attachments, all variety positions, all variety attractions. I came as a point of light soul. I will return back in the point of light soul conscious stage. Baba, you have come to take me back home. Baba said, child, since copper age, you have been doing bhakti and calling me. So finally, I came to grant you liberation and liberation in life. Are you ready, my sweet child? Yes, with sweet smile, I replied, Sweet Baba, I am ready to return back to the sweet home. And I travel with Baba. And I go beyond 5 elements, beyond subtle region, and reach to the soul world. meet my Supreme Father, and I experience my battery is being charged and my soul is returning back to original divine self. Baba said, child, every day practice this, returning back to your soul world, and keep charging your soul's divine energy level so you can finish your playing the part on this world drama stage, being detached observer without creating any more karmic accounts. Yes, Baba. Thank you, Baba. And in this consciousness, I am totally peaceful, loveful, joyful, pure, knowledgeful, blissful soul. Take deep breath, close and open the fist, and be in these vibrations. Baba, I will be in this stage again and again. Thank you, Baba. For guiding me and making me realize my originality. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. In this soul conscious stage, I come and sit in history hall before Baba, and while taking Baba's rasti, I listen Baba's great versions. Today's Murli, 11th July 2023. Morning Murli, Om Shanti, Bap Dada Madhuban. Essence, sweet children, become introverted and remain busy in this study. Constantly continue to follow Srimad and your fortune will become very elevated. This is the time to make your fortune. So Baba is making us realize it's a time to make our fortune, and so we have to become introverted, and we have to, one thing, study, and second thing is follow Srimad. Question: what is the elevated fortune of your children, on the basis of which you come to know the fortune of the whole world? And Baba says that you children's fortune is connect with the whole world. So very special honor, right? So I make sure I make my fortune in a way that entire world also gets some benefit. Answer: to become a spinner of the discus of self-realization is the highest fortune of all. You Brahmins have now become spinners of the discus of self-realization. You know your own fortune and also the fortune of the whole world. Baba has come to make the fortune of you children as valuable as a diamond. Remain aware that God Himself is teaching you to make your fortune, and your fortune will thereby continue to increase. Underline: I am receiving fortune from Baba And more I make effort, I increase my fortune also. In entire world, there is no place, church, gurudwara, ashram, any place, temple, or some scholar's place, nothing is there who can say you are making your fortune and you have still opportunity to increase your fortune. Only Baba can do it. So this gives us a deeper understanding, deepening our trust, deepening our faith that this is God Himself is speaking. Because only God Himself has a power, has an authority. So we have to feel so proud about our own self. We should have such an intoxication that yes, really I have connected to God directly and I am blessed soul. Om Shanti. The song is You Are the Fortune of Tomorrow. Today and tomorrow, everything, right? You are fortune. You are the fortune of tomorrow. Om Shanti. You children heard a few words of the song. You should become intoxicated about your fortune as soon as you hear it. This intoxication is imperishable and should never decrease. When someone is a wealthy millionaire, he has the intoxication day and night that he is very wealthy and has a lot of property. There is intoxication of their wealth. So the Father is the one who makes your fortune. Your fortune is lost at the moment. You can judge whether your fortune is worth a shell or a diamond. The unlimited Father sits personally in front of you and makes your fortune. Wah, Baba, wah. Thank you, Baba, thank you. Underline it. Unlimited Father sits personally in front of you and make your fortune. Such a great privilege, honor. And God is offering me such honor. I don't have to go and ask for the honor anywhere. You can see this and you also know it. Can you see the Supreme Soul or do you know Him? You children know that you are souls. Although you can see a soul, you have the faith that you are souls like a stars. So I am soul like a star. Everybody is soul like a star. Try to imagine 21 people before your eyes to whom you know and see them as a star in the middle of the forehead. That will be star consciousness. Each of you reside in the center of your forehead as this time you children have to become soul conscious. The one residing in this body is called a soul, separate from the body. You souls have the pride that the Supreme Soul has come to meet you. When children take birth to their father, they become heirs. Some receive a fortune worth a few pennies and others don't receive anything. They just take birth. Some people have 5 or 6 children. When they have low paid jobs, they understand that that was in their fortune. They see others and think they have so many palaces, crowns, thrones in their fortune. There is a variety of fortunes for human beings. So you now know your fortune and for which fortune you are now making effort. Underline, I know my fortune and for that I am making effort. Human beings make effort for wealth and happiness. When wealthy people fall ill, they receive treatment from good doctors. They believe that they would receive good treatment because of their wealth. Therefore, it's a matter of wealth. You are making a very great fortune by following Srimad. You children know that Baba is making your fortune the highest on high because he himself is the highest on high. Underline. So that's why it is very important to whom I am connected to. If I am connected to Baba, he is highest on high, he will make my fortune highest on high. If I am connected to somebody who is not highest on high, my fortune also will not be highest on high. So I have to make a choice, right? With whom I want to be connected. You are now sitting personally in front of him. You are sitting in the home of mother and father. Those who are kings and queens understand that they had performed such actions that they received the fortune to rule the kingdom. When you look at the picture of Lakshmi and Narayan, you know that they definitely made their fortune in their previous birth. You have received this wisdom. It doesn't enter the intellects of human beings how all of those wealthy people received their fortune. It would be said that they had performed such actions in their past births that they became so wealthy. That is the fruit of their karma. They sing the philosophy of karma is unique. Whatever human beings receive, it is according to their past actions. You can compare the fortune of the highest on high, Lakshmi and Narayan. They became the masters of the golden age, who created their karma in such a way that they became the masters of the world. You now know the whole cycle. You Brahmins have now become spinners of the discus of self-realization. Other Brahmins would not be spinners of the discus of self-realization. They are Brahmins and you too are Brahmins, but you know that you are true Brahmins, the mouth-born creation of Brahma. Surely Brahma too would be someone's child. He is Shiv Baba's child. Shiv Baba is the creator. He has no father of his own. Therefore, the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul is making your fortune. Your fortune is made by your father, not by your maternal or paternal uncle, etc. Yes, for some, it is created by them if they adopt you. You children have also been adopted according to the drama. As you were in the previous cycle, no one is higher than he is. Prajapita Brahma has so many children. What inheritance would he receive from the father? You understand that Shiv Baba is the father of all souls and that Brahma is the father of all living beings, and you therefore become brothers and sisters. The father tells you, children, look, your fortune is so elevated. And Baba is keep reminding us, we have to keep bringing in our awareness. My fortune is so elevated. My fortune is so elevated. My fortune is so elevated. And Baba, the bestower of fortune, made my fortune so elevated. I teach you and make you so fortunate. At the beginning of the golden age, it is truly was the kingdom of Sri Lakshmi and Narayan and the residence of heaven. I made their fortunes so elevated. You children have the secret in your intellects that it was Shiv Baba alone who made their fortunes so elevated. They experienced their fortune and completed their 84 births. They are now making that same fortune once again. And if they are making it, we are also making it because we all are part of that whole process. You have this knowledge in your intellects. No one except the ocean of knowledge Sri Baba can explain to you. Such a father is so lovely. The father says, you children too are lovely. I order you to practice remembering me constantly so that your sins are absolved. You know that Sri Baba is now personally in front of you in the body of Brahma. The father has explained, I am constantly incorporeal. My name is always Shiva. I do not enter a corporeal form and take rebirth. I have now come. You know who is talking to you. Your intellects go up above. So our take intellect to up above, beyond the sky, beyond even subtle region, and touching to the soul world, totally land of light. The incorporeal Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is the ocean of knowledge. He is the one who is making your fortune. Heavenly God, the Father, would establish heaven, would he not? You know how the Father is personally speaking to you through the body of Brahma. He says, beloved children, the drama is now coming to an end. The soul listens to him. The soul knows that this is right. The Father says, remember me as much as possible. I have given you the knowledge of the whole world cycle. Some are able to imbibe this very well, and others forget. You are now sitting here, and He is giving you the nectar of knowledge. That is, He is teaching you this knowledge. Shiv Baba is sitting personally in front of you. He does not enter birth and rebirth. Your name, form, land, and time continue to change birth after birth. You always receive different features. These are such deep and subtle matters. You souls repeatedly shed your bodies and take others. In your next birth, you will not have the same forms that you have now. The features of one birth cannot be the same as those in another birth. Souls shed their bodies and take others, and so their activity, thoughts, etc. all change. The soul has to play so many different parts. He plays these parts with different names, forms, places, times, and activities. His activity continue to change. Sometimes it is that of a king, and at other times that of pauper. It isn't that he would sometimes become a dog or a cat. No. So this is Baba has taught us that our status can be low or high, our education will be low or high, our finances can be more or less, but we are human beings. Our values, our qualities, our virtues, they go, in a variety stages, but we are still human beings. We don't become dog or cat. So this is a very big assurance. You know that you are now making effort to become prince and princess in the future. Underline this. I am making effort to become prince and princess for the future. You are changing from human beings into deities. This Mama and Baba are also making effort that in future they will become Lakshmi and Narayan. To the extent that we make effort to make our own fortune, accordingly we will receive a lot of happiness. This is such a huge income. Those people study for temporary happiness and become barrister, etc. in this birth. There is no question of anything for their next birth. In that too, it's not certain whether they will become that or not. You understand that you will definitely go to heaven in the future. You will then be called deities. You must never forget that you will definitely claim your inheritance of the peacock throne. You will definitely be seen by becoming the highest on high. God the Father is teaching you, and so that too enters your intellects. We are studying very well and creating our reward for 21 births. To the extent that you make effort at this time, so you will accordingly make your fortune elevated. So again and again Baba is saying it, that my fortune is connected with my effort. And so I have to make sure I make quality effort, so receive the quality fortune. Hmm? Elevated effort, elevated fortune. Subtle effort, divine fortune. And that also, Baba said that for 21 birds. So beautifully, Baba said, you will receive peacock throne. So such a kind of divine, beautiful inheritance I am receiving. So I have to live my life accordingly. To the extent that you make effort at this time, so you will accordingly make your fortune elevated. That fortune will remain permanent cycle after cycle. This is why you should make good effort for your fortune. And Baba said this is again cycle after cycle. So make good effort. Your fortune is very elevated. Today I was thinking how many times Baba using word fortune and elevated. You can maybe underline it and find it. So how many times Baba is keep telling us, like a hammering on our consciousness and making us deeply aware of it and make us feel great about it. So this is something was so special. Baba wants us to be in that experience. How many times you can count? Elevated word, fortune word. You have a lot of happiness. So we have to see, do I have a lot of happiness? Keep smiling, keep feeling happy. It's an internal feeling. Happiness is internal feeling. That fortune will remain permanent. Sorry. Although some people here may have millions, they don't have happiness worth even a few pennies. So Baba said that happiness is not totally connected with wealth. Of course, wealth can help you, but it's not totally, right? There you will experience your reward very peacefully and comfortably. Here, so many calamities continue to come. In just a short time, many will go bankrupt. People will continue to die. Although people are insured, what will the insurance companies be able to do? Look what happened at the Hiroshima. So many people died. The insurance companies also went bankrupt. So Baba said that it's not necessary. Insurance will protect us. It has also own limit. So we are so lucky that our insurance sits with God, Baba directly, and it will never go bankrupt. The same will happen here too. Everyone will die. To whom would the insurance companies give money? Who would light the flame for the others? Human beings have so much blind faith. Eminent people are given so much respect. Rishis and Munis are considered to be higher than them. Although they don't believe in religion, they would definitely bow down to the sannyasis. They would go to holy men and protest themselves in front of them. Sages would not pros- pro- protest, prostrate themselves in front of them because they consider themselves to be elevated and pure. This father says, my beloved children, I salute you, children. You are the peacock feather in the crown of my head. Wah, Baba, wah. Underline this. I am peacock feather in the crown of Baba's head. I am peacock feather in the crown of Baba's head. You will become the masters of the world. You are also masters of Brahmand. You are double masters. I am the single master of just Brahmand. No one apart from the Father can explain these things. Therefore, you should remember such a Father from whom you receive such an inheritance so much. The father says, look, so many children go from here and then they don't even write a letter to the father for 6 months. Oh, you don't write a letter to the Lord of life? The one who gives us life, right? The beloved father who is lovelier than life itself. When a wife writes a letter to her husband, she writes Praneshwar, Lord of Life, so and so. In fact, none of them is Praneshwar. Nobody gave you life, only Baba is the Praneshwar. Only the one Father is Praneshwar. The God of all living beings is the one Father. He says, Praneshwar children, that is children of God who saves your life. Children to say Praneshwar, Baba. Baba saves our lives. This name has been invented here. It is only in Bharat that they write Praneshwar, Praneshwari. But they are not that. Only the Father gives the donation of life. The Father says, when you belong to me, no one can cause you sorrow. It is souls that take sorrow. This soul feels that, the Father explains with so much love. Brahma Baba's soul feels love. We are also feeling love, right? The soul remembers him and praises him. You also remember Mama and Baba so much. You also remember Mama so much. Those who serve many others very well receive such a high status. Then after her, there are those in the second number who follow Baba in doing service. You have to become very merciful. Underline, because sometimes we want to invite somebody, but first we have to have merciful feelings that Baba, this soul is in the Iron Age world, Itamo Pradhan, in a world of sorrow. Baba, I have so much mercy for this soul. Baba, invoke this soul. Baba gives this soul light and might. Baba, make this soul belong to you. So this is very, very important. So when we do things with merciful feeling, we get success. Just as Baba has made us, so we have to make others the same. You attain such great property, the kingdom of heaven. There we remain so wealthy that we build temples of gold and diamonds. They show a play about Maya, the magician. That one showed that there were some gold bricks lying there in the subtle region, and though in thought he would bring them back down. In your visions, you see palaces of diamonds and jewels in heaven. You see gold mines, and so you feel that you should bring a little of it back down. You can't find gold in the subtle regions. Gold exists in paradise. You know that when you are there, you will go to the mines in your vimans and come back with your viman full of gold. There are also very big gold bars. Even now, wealthy people have gold. Bharat definitely has to keep gold and silver. Everyone has big walls built. No one can loot and fire cannot burn. That's why they said when tsunami happened, so many walls they found. And then when they broke it, so much money came out and nobody was owner of it. And then it went for charity. That's why Baba said, make sure everyone has big walls built which no one can loot and fire cannot burn. So you will receive all of that in your hands in the future. Bombs, etc. are dropped from aeroplanes for destruction, but those things will become instrumental for your happiness. Those things existed in the golden age and then they disappeared. They have now been invented again. You know how you will go and bring back things from the mines. All the mines will become new. Now they are old. Therefore, you should claim your full inheritance, full fortune from the Father who created such fortune. You should not be careless about this. Remember the Father and your inheritance. The Father says, have attachment to the one alone. Remember heaven. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children. Love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children, and spiritual children say namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for dharana. So let's have a moment of silence, become point of light. Close and open our fist. Pay some attention on breathing in and out. Feel comfortable and find some points that we appreciate in the Murli. What is my privilege? What is my honor? What is my special respect Baba is offering me? Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. In a total soul conscious stage, I read and I create my personal affirmation, personal practice from this dharana point. First, don't be careless about making your fortune elevated. Follow Srimad well and on the basis of studying, make your fortune elevated. Sweet Baba, I the soul, don't become careless, making my fortune elevated. Sweet Baba, I the soul, don't become careless about making my fortune elevated. Beloved Baba, I am very careful to make my fortune elevated. Sweet Baba, I the soul, follow Srimad well and on the basis of studying, make my fortune elevated. Sweet Baba, I the soul, follow Srimad well and on the basis of studying, make my fortune elevated. Second point, stay in remembrance of the Father, Praneshwar, and donate life to everyone. Save everyone's life, never make anyone unhappy. Sweet Baba, I the soul, stay in remembrance of Father, you, Praneshwar, and I the soul, sweet Baba, donate life to everyone. Beloved Baba, I the soul, try my best to save everyone's life. I am soul Baba, make sure I don't make somebody unhappy. I share your happiness with everyone. Om Shanti. Again have a moment of silence. Then today's blessing. Again we will personalize it. May you be a conqueror of matter with your stage of master and be garland with garlands of cooperation. Sweet Baba, I the soul, conqueror of matter, with my stage of master and be garlanded with the garlands of cooperation. Sweet Baba, I the soul, conqueror of matter, with my stage of master and I, the soul, be garlanded with the garlands of cooperation. Matter is now invoking you, masters. Everywhere the elements of nature are creating upheaval. But where you masters of matter are, matter will serve you as your servant. You simply have to become conquerors of matter, and matter will garland you with garlands of cooperation. Wherever you Brahmins who are conquerors of matter step, or wherever you stay, there will not be any damage there. Storms will come, there will be earth tremors. However, outside it will be like a crucifix, whereas inside it will be like a thorn. Means very big thing outside, inside will be very small. Everyone will come running to you for physical and subtle support. So we have to make sure that we are ready to help everyone, and that's why we have to make our heart and head so merciful, so compassionate, so forgiving, so much making everyone connected to Baba. Very, very pure, clean, innocent, and loving. Slogan: in order to experience alokik happiness and sweetness of the mind, stay in the stage of Manmana Bhava. Sweet Baba, I the soul, in order to experience alokik happiness and sweetness of mind, stay in the stage of Manmana Bhava. Sweet Baba, I the soul, in order to experience alokik happiness and sweetness of the mind, stay in the stage of Manmana Bhava. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. So all day long we all will be keep repeating this, bringing this in our awareness again and again, and experience this and get ready to help others, support others, make them connect to Baba the way we are connected to Baba. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Have a wonderful, powerful, lovely day, blessed day.
Om Shanti Om Shanti मैं आत्मा शांति स्वरूप हूँ I am peaceful soul. Om Shanti Om Shanti Om Shanti Om Shanti सुख स्वरूप हूँ I am happy soul. Om Shanti Om Shanti Om Shanti Om Shanti मैं आत्मा प्रेम स्वरूप हूँ I am loveful soul. Om शान्ति ॐ शान्ति